Some here we're going to do a sausage plat. So I've just done one here. So this is like the plat, but I'm going to use the lattice cutter this time. So one here, I'm going to do it like a big sausage roll, but I'm not going to have it quite as long as normal. So I'm going to cut this in half, and I'll put it on this sheet here, so there are 3. So the easiest way to do this, cut it, cut it, cut it, then just lift them up and they fall in. So you only have to press the sausages up once. Yeah, now that's sticking a little bit, normally they fall straight on. These skins are quite thin, so they're breaking quite easily, but normally they don't break quite as easily as that. Lift it up. Now I'm going to do this, so it's going to be a sausage plat. This time I'm going to put something colourful in there. So I've got some spinach, I've got a bit of spinach in it. Now sausages are well known for having herbs and that in. So I've got a little bit of fresh parsley here. Skins are going in the bin. I'm going to chop up a bit of fresh parsley. Because Lincolnshire sausages are well known with herbs in. Now if I had some red pepper, I've got a little bit of red chilli. So I'm going to put in this one. I'll put some herbs in there, some green. Now I've got a bit of red colour. Something like sun-dried tomato would be quite good. I'm not putting much chilli in, because chilli is red hot. So don't put too much chilli in, otherwise you won't really enjoy it. So I'm only putting just about 1/3 of a chilli of that. Chop them up quite small. But now I might get some nice red flecks in it, which will look nice. And it'll be colourful when I cut it up. We could even put a boiled egg in this, and it'd be like a gala pie, picnic pie type thing. So now, I can either roll this round, but if it's not big enough, and I don't think that's going to be big enough now, I'm going to do something slightly different. So you could roll it all the way round, then lattice this to go on the outside of it. But I think I put too much sausage in there. So what I'm going to do now is make sure there's flour on the table. Flour on top, then I'm going to use the lattice cutter, and I'm going to put the lattice on top. So that's the 3rd way, that's the way that I wasn't even going to show you this way. So push it down hard, be careful of that, push it down quite hard, then you should be able to lattice it out like so. I need to egg wash down the side so it sticks. The only trouble with this is going to be the spinach on there, so it might be better chopping the spinach up. This will shrink, by the way, and just put a little bit of spinach on top. Maybe mix it so the sausage is on top. Maybe that might have been better, really. I was going to cover it completely. Anyway, this goes over the top. So this is a bit of a posher sausage roll, as you can see. Seal it, and to make it nice and neat, trim the sides up. I'm not going to waste this pastry, I'm going to use this in a minute. Yeah, now this might be awkward to lift up. I'm going to egg wash it. So as you can see, this looks completely different. It's a bit more like a pie, but it is more or less like a posh sausage roll, really. So for your exam, which won't be till well over a year's time, this might be maybe a dish, depending what the brief is. This could be a dish for you, or you can put a whole chicken breast in there. So I've got a whole chicken breast that somebody's left here, so I might use that. That would be called chicken en croûte. Well, who knows what fillet steak is in puff pastry called? Who knows what that's called?
Steak pie.
No, what's it called? Beef Wellington. So that's one else. That goes on here. So that's the 2 sausages done. Stop the video, thank you.